Okay, but why'd you do it?
One day I was driving on my way to work and I saw a gentleman sleeping under a business overhang, and I just became furious. And I thought, why isn't anybody doing something about this?
I mean, this is a human being we're talking about. A breathing, living human person in our community, and this is the best that we can offer them? It was in that moment that I got this punch to the gut that just said, you're somebody, why aren't you doing something about this? So after the initial shock, I went, well, shoot, what would I do? How would I solve this problem? So I started to investigate what options were out there. There are lots of different options out there and lots of different ideas out there. Each one has different pros and cons to it. Pallet shelter is one that's really popular right now. Eventually, I came across Japanese business hotels, and I love the simplicity of it, the efficiency of it, and that you could help a lot of people in a very small footprint. So the idea came to me, if I could put that concept on a trailer, give it flexibility so it could go to where the problem was at and help people where they're at, and just allow a lot more flexibility for those experiencing homelessness. Currently, most homeless shelters are in urban areas, and so space is very limited. So I wanted something that could come in, not take up a lot of space, but still be able to help a lot of people out. I wanted to partner with managed shelter sites because then people could still have access to bathrooms and facilities and other resources, as well as just adding an increased measure of security, which is one of the main things that I wanted to focus on. Safety and security and having a good night's sleep and being able to sleep in peace without fear of somebody coming in and causing harm to you are some of the major things that I really wanted to focus on in our design. That's why each unit is lockable with an emergency egress on the opposite side. We made the insides fireproof and washable with a drain in each floor for easy disinfecting and spray down. When the idea came to me, I thought, oh my goodness, this has to exist. This makes so much sense. It has to be a thing. So I looked everywhere and I couldn't find it anywhere. And then this realization hit me. It means I have to do it. I have to make sure that this is a thing because this is a thing that needs to exist. Now, you have to understand that I'm somebody that has all sorts of crazy ideas all the time. But this was one that would not leave me alone. It just kept nagging at me and biting at me and kept pushing me to pursue it further. This didn't start just last month. This is something that I have been working on since 2016 to bring to fruition. One of the hardest parts was finding a manufacturer willing to take on the project. Around that time, I had a conversation with my wife in where I said, we have two options. Either we go for it and we do it the best that we think we can do it, or two, I'm that grumpy guy sitting on the porch wondering what could have been for the rest of my life. And I really don't want to be the latter. Now, when I say I'm just some random dude, I mean it. We didn't have the funds to build anything like this. So we took out money from our savings and we took out personal loans to make this a reality. And that's how Sleep Trailer became a reality. So being some random dude, I really need help networking and finding those people that can really use a sleep trailer, managed shelter organizations, or businesses wanting to sponsor one.